In today's video, I'm gonna let FC25 predict the winner of the Champions League. So of course, we know what the round of 16 is looking like, and we're gonna kick it off with Liverpool versus PSG. In the comments down below, I want you to comment, who do you think is gonna win the Champions League? We're gonna let FC predict it. I'm gonna guess Arsenal. Of course, a bit of bias, being an Arsenal fan. But let's get into it. Here's going to be the first leg. I'm gonna predict in this one that Liverpool go through and beat PSG. Let's go. Right, and kicking it off, we have got Liverpool up against PSG. Liverpool kick it off at Anfield. This should be a win for Liverpool, realistically. All right, here we go. So we got João Neves. Liverpool didn't start off with the ball. Oh, here we go. Barcelona, and it's 1-0. Just like that, in the 25th minute, PSG take the lead against Liverpool at Anfield. Hey, that was very well played. Who was that? Was that Nuno Mendes into Barcola and a finish outside the box? Quality that. Taking the lead 1-0. Oh, Salah's got a chance and he makes it 1-1, doesn't he? Or is it offside? I think that's offside. It doesn't count. Liverpool fans are not going to be happy with that. Here we go. Liverpool coming back. Luis Diaz, can he score? And it's 1-1. Minutes after a goal disallowed, they make it 1-1 and Liverpool are back in it. They have been all over PSG, I'm not going to lie. Here is the second half at Anfield. Can PSG nick it? Or if they get a 1-1, that's quite good going back to France. Ousmane Dembele into Hakimi, back to Ousmane, and it's 2-1. And it's 2-1. Wow, that was very well played. Ousmane Dembele, who is on absolute fire at the moment in real life, makes it 2-1 to PSG away from home. That could be a massive result for them if they do proceed to win this, because at home, obviously, they'll have the home fans behind them. And that's how the first leg of the PSG-Liverpool game is going to end. Going back to France, PSG with the lead, and now coming back to France. Parc des Princes. Can PSG hold on to this lead and upset the team that everyone thinks is going to win the Champions League? I'm going to say they will. I think they can do it. Let's see what happens. Big game. Kicking it off. 2-1 on aggregate. PSG coming back home with the lead. Oh, here we go. Szoboszlai turning on the afterburners. Mohamed Salah to Gakpo. Big save. But he gets the rebound and it is 2-2 on aggregate. Gakpo brings it back. That was a well-played goal. Hey, counter-attacking. That's what Liverpool are known for this season. Fast on the break. Good pass by Mohamed Salah. Big save by Donnarumma, but he just couldn't put it out. And Gakpo gets the rebound. 2-2 on aggregate. 1-0 in the game. PSG need to turn it up. This is not what they've wanted. Barcola. Ousmane Dembele. Literally seconds after, answer it back with one of their own. Ousmane Dembele, what a finish at the near post. 1-1. 3-2 on aggregate. PSG are back in the lead. Big goal. Big goal. Oh, here we go. Luis Diaz with Szoboszlai. Luis Diaz is through. Takes a shot. Big save by Donnarumma. I don't think it was that difficult for Donnarumma as it was outside the box. PSG making some changes. We're like 17 minutes into the game. It's not a lot of time left for Liverpool. They've got to do something now. Ball whipped in. Header. Donnarumma's collected it. At this rate, it's looking like Liverpool going out. And just like that, it's the end of the game. PSG go through. Oh, and they put the nail in the coffin. They've made it 2-1, 4-2 on aggregate. Liverpool are officially out of the Champions League and PSG have upset everyone's favourites to win the competition. 4-2 on aggregate. What a performance. Can they progress to win it? I mean, they've knocked out the favourites, so anything can happen at the moment. And there we go. That's all she wrote. I did not predict that. I did not expect it as well. Wow, what a performance. So after a tough 2 legs, Club Brugge actually take the win, beating them in the last minutes, going through to the quarterfinals. Real Madrid and Arsenal easily dispatch their opponents going through. So do Barcelona and Dortmund. No issues there. Bayern Munich actually take it to the last minute to defeat Bayer Leverkusen to win it. And after a penalty shootout, Feyenoord Feyenoord actually knock Inter Milan out. And now we've got the quarterfinal set up. We're going to be doing a one-off match for each game. Let's see who can win it. Right, so after simulating all the round of 16, the first quarterfinal is going to be between PSG and Club Brugge. Club Brugge actually upset Aston Villa to progress. What I've done, though, is I'm not going to do two legs. We're going to do a one-off match in a neutral stadium. No one's at home or away. Let's kick it off with Club Brugge versus PSG. All right, and here it is. Club Brugge with the ball to kick it off. Oh, here we go. Barcelona with a bit of pace, shoots, and it's 1-0. In the 80th minute, PSG finally break through Club Brugge. That is 1-0 PSG. They're probably going to go through and beat Club Brugge. Barcola again with bursting through the defense. This man's pace is electric, and Ramos seals the deal. That is going to be PSG through to the semi-finals. We're going to head over to the next quarterfinal, which is going to be Real Madrid versus Arsenal. Let's get into that game now. So the next massive game, Arsenal versus Real Madrid in the quarterfinals. I'm going to predict that Arsenal beat Real Madrid. Of course, being an Arsenal fan, I've got a little bit of bias, but I think the boys can get it done. And if you haven't already, don't skip to the end of the video. Comment down below right now who you think is going to win the Champions League in real life. What a pass by Declan Rice. Sterling gets to it, scores the goal in the 70th minute. Arsenal are 1-0 up. Unbelievable pass by Declan Rice, piercing it through the defense. Raheem Sterling rewinding the clock back to the good old days, paces it past Lucas Vazquez, gets to the ball just before Rudiger and slots it away with his left foot in the top right corner. What a finish. And Arsenal could upset last year's champions. Using a bit of strength there, Raheem Sterling, turning back the clocks. Wow, what a goal. And Arsenal 1-0 up. Come on, you Gunners. A little bit of bias from me, but it's okay. Can they snatch it and take this to extra time? Lewis Skelly tackles, and that is going to be it. That's all she wrote. Arsenal are through 1-0 against Real Madrid into the next quarterfinal, which is going to be Barcelona versus Dortmund coming up now. Okay, so we've got the second quarterfinal, which is Dortmund versus Barcelona. Barcelona beat Benfica quite convincingly, and Dortmund dispatched of Lille as well. No problem at all in the round of 16. Who's going to win it today and progress to the semi-final, where they could face either Bayern Munich or Feyenoord? Adeyemi. Adeyemi's got some space here. Can he use the pace of him? Here we go. He's got a chance here. A little bit of skill. Into Guirassy. Guirassy shoots, and it's 1-0. Against the run of play, Dortmund have made it 1-0. Barcelona have been all over them. They've had so many chances, but Dortmund are the first team to strike and make it 1-0. Lovely skill from Adeyemi into Guirassy, and Guirassy with the left foot puts it past the goalkeeper. 1-0 Dortmund. Bino Gittins gets taken out by Jules Koundé. That is going to be a foul, and I think that's all she wrote. Last year's finalists have upset Barcelona and most likely going to progress to the semi-finals, which is a huge result for them. They'll definitely take it, where they'll be facing either Dortmund or where they will be facing either Bayern Munich or Feyenoord. And that is it. Dortmund upset Barcelona, beating them and progressing to the semi-finals. Okay, and now coming into the final quarter-final between Feyenoord and Bayern Munich. The winner of this will face Dortmund in the semi-finals. This is the final one, and then we're into the final four teams of this competition. So kicking it off is Feyenoord, who upset Inter Milan on penalties after the two legs, which was a massive game. For a little fast break, they've got a lot of pace on the wings with Coman and Elise, and also Alphonso Davies able to overlap, who we all know is extremely fast. Into Musiala. Musiala back to Davies. Into Harry Kane. Finds Coman. Elise, and it is 1-0. 32 minutes played. Michael Elise makes it 1-0 with an incredible Trivela finish. Celebrating in front of the Feyenoord fans. But it's going to be 1-0, and they're probably going to cruise past Feyenoord into the semi-finals, I think. Here we go. Elise finds Musiala, who's got acres of space. Is he going to take a shot? A little bit of skill. Back to Elise. Finds Coman. 2-0. 44 minutes played. Bayern Munich are 2-0 up and cruising against Feyenoord. Not an issue for them. The pace has been an absolute nightmare for Feyenoord to contain. 90 minutes played. It's 2-0. Bayern Munich are through and have beaten Feyenoord. So the 4 final teams left are PSG and Arsenal in the semi-finals, and then Dortmund versus Bayern Munich. We're going to get into the PSG-Arsenal game right now and see who wins, progressing to the final of the Champions League. And here it is, the first semi-final between Arsenal and PSG. PSG, a team that's going on an incredible run. Yes, they only had to go past Bruges in the quarterfinals, but they beat Liverpool in the round of 16 to be here. And Arsenal, who upset last year's champions in Real Madrid, are also in the semi-final. I'm also going to put my bets on Arsenal, of course, being a fan. Martin Odegaard with a little bit of skill into Trossard. Declan Rice holds up the ball. He's got a bit of space, shoots, and Arsenal 1-0 up within 10 minutes. Unbelievable bit of skill by Declan Rice to make some space, and he puts it at the near post. Donnarumma's got to be doing a lot better. But Arsenal are currently, if the game ends like this, have got themselves a spot in the final of the Champions League. Wow. Here we go. Nuno Mendes with a chance. Kvaratskhelia, Saliba, good bit of tackling, but Ousmane Dembele gets the ball, and it is 1-1, 25 minutes played. Game on. PSG are not staying back. They are going for this. That is an incredible bit of play, and PSG have taken the lead through Ousmane Dembele. Saliba has a little bit of a mess up there, and Ousmane Dembele pounces on it and equalizes. 1-1. Barcola on the edge of the box. Ousmane Dembele finds Hakimi, shoots, and it is 2-1 in the 70th minute. Arsenal just fell asleep for the moment. Hakimi made that overlapping run, finding a bit of space, and an incredible finish. They've turned the game around from 1-0 down. They are 2-1 up now, and Arsenal are going to be going out if the game ends like this. Wow. Or not. Martinelli, and that's it. PSG hold on to it. They beat Arsenal and progress to the final of the Champions League. The next game is Dortmund versus Bayern Munich. Look what it means to the team. And here is the other semi-final. Dortmund versus Bayern Munich. Dortmund, who actually upset Barcelona with heroics from Kobel. And Lemar and Kimmich cannot contain him. Look at the speed on the man. Is he going to take the shot? He finds Guirassy and he scores. Deja vu. Guirassy scores the first goal of the game with Bino Gittins this time, pacing it through on the left-hand side, finding the striker in the middle, and he finishes it on his left foot in the opposite corner to the quarterfinal. Wow. Now here we go. We got Bayern Munich out here wide. Finds Musiala inside. Into Elise. Back to Musiala, who's got a bit of space. Finds Kane. Kobel made an incredible save, but the ball goes back to Harry Kane, and he finds the back of the net. Oh, how you got to feel for the goalkeeper there. What an incredible save, but it doesn't matter. That was an insane save. Adeyemi's got space here as Alphonso Davies is far away from him. Guirassy, little bit of skill, beats Upamecano, shoots, and it is 2-1. The man of the match, Guirassy, has made it 2-1. And Dortmund restore their lead in the semi-final against Bayern Munich. Wow. Here we go now. Bayern Munich with a final chance. Sane through. And they find an equalizer in the last minutes. 2-2. We are actually going to go to our first extra time of the knockouts. Wow. And just like that, full time's up into extra time. Bayern Munich Dortmund has been the best game so far this tournament. Gross into Guirassy. It's a foul. It's going to be a dangerous free kick for Dortmund. Julian Brandt over it. Is he going to go for the shot? I think he does. He's gone for the shot and he scored. Julian Brandt with a free kick to make it 3-2. What an incredible finish. Dortmund fans, for the third time in this game, take the lead. And is that it? That is it. Dortmund have beaten Bayern Munich. They couldn't do it for a third time. Bayern Munich stay down, and Dortmund are through to the final for the second year running, and they'll be facing PSG this time. Who's going to win it? Comment it down below right now, and we're going to get into the final. Now, here it is, the final of the Champions League. What FC25 has predicted is a final between Dortmund and PSG. I genuinely couldn't have guessed this. PSG beating the likes of Arsenal, Liverpool, Club Brugge, and Dortmund, upsetting Barcelona, beating their arch rivals Bayern Munich to be here in this final. and it's all thanks to Kobel. That's the player that I could put it down to. This is going to be a huge final. Who's going to win it? I don't know. Let's find out. Ryerson's got space. Is he going to find Adeyemi? Can he find the ball to Adeyemi? He does. Adeyemi into Guirassy. Guirassi's got a chance. Bino Gittins 1-0. Dortmund take the lead. They've done this every game. Incredible bit of play down the right. Playing it inside, one after the other, until it finds Bino Gittins, who slots it away with his left foot in the bottom left. 1-0 Dortmund. Here we go. PSG have got a chance now with Barcola. He's surely got to put it away, and he does. He does. No questions about it. Even Kobel couldn't save that. Barcola brings PSG back to level 1-1. Can they finally win the Champions League? Well, Barcola is definitely going to try his hardest for it. That is an incredible finish, and you can't blame Kobel. He cannot really do much about it. 1-1. Now PSG with a chance. Probably their final chance of the game with Hakimi out here. He finds a ball into Barcola. Hakimi, Ousmane Dembele shoots, and Kobel once again with a massive save. But PSG are not letting go. They're pushing for it. Barcola finds a pass and Kobel collects it. It's going to another extra time. Thanks to Kobel, Dortmund are in this game and they're going to extra time. They still got a chance to win this. Finds Vitinha. Vitinha finds Ramos into Kvaratskhelia, and this time Kobel can't save him. It's 2-1 to PSG. Kvaratskhelia runs over to the PSG fans. This could be the time that PSG finally break the curse and win the Champions League. Wow. And that is it. That's all she wrote. PSG finally break their curse, and Dortmund go a second year in a row losing the Champions League in the final. PSG fans have got to be happy with that. No one would have expected them to win. I'm not going to lie. After losing Kylian Mbappe, they finally managed to break the curse and they've won the Champions League. Let me know in the comments if you think this is an accurate representation. I don't think PSG will win in real life, but this is what FC25 predict. Comment down below your guess and let me know in the comments as well, when you guessed at the start of the video, did you get it right? Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Here are your 2025 Champions League winners. PSG. Wow.